Hello everyone, it's Nightwards here on Rayman Legends. We're going to do the daily challenges. So the first one for tonight, it's the never-ending pit. And we're looking to go as far as we can. It's 1130-ish meters for the gold. And unfortunately there is nothing really to go for beyond that because the diamond is nearly 500 kilometers, which is completely ridiculous and obviously never going to happen. I think the challenge would probably expire by the time we even got there, supposing we did, which obviously we won't. So, as always, we have two daily challenges to do. We have a regular daily challenge and a daily extreme challenge. This one is the regular challenge, and we'll try the extreme challenge next. So, as I'm playing this, I think I'm fairly up to date with anything I need to update you guys on. I don't think there's really too much to say while I play this. I think we're up to date with the comments as well that you've all left. Oh, actually, there was one thing I needed to say. I did come back from my long break to see that there was quite a lot of friend requests. There was about 10 of them. And I did actually accept the vast majority of them. So if you were one of the people that sent it, hello to you. I did have a look at what games you guys played, and most of it was Rayman Legends, so I did actually accept most of them. But as always, I've probably said this many times, if you are going to send a friend request, it does help just if you send me a message just to say who you are, that you watch these videos, and that's usually enough, and I will accept it. But yeah, other than that, I think we're all up to date. Adam left a comment saying, look up what WPR boost is, and then someone whose name I don't even remember, I will go back and have another look, replied saying, what did he say? I'm reading while playing, which is not a good idea. Don't think Unk is trying to learn Alat. Okay, well I have absolutely no idea what Alat means. I'm not quite sure what they were trying to say. Am I not trying to learn it? I think it's just not very much priority. If I can do it, I will do it. Maybe I will have a go someday. I should really have a go at it. But I guess I just haven't really made it a priority to learn it. So see what happens for that one. We'll try it and just see what happens. Okay, well, it looks like I now have got a comfortable gold cup. Seeing as the gold cup was at about 1130 meters, so I'm now 100 meters above it, and anything we get now really is just well, for fun essentially, because we're not going to get any higher rewards from here. So I'll just play on a bit. I did see Dead Runner's score of 1920 meters or so, and he was very happy. I'm guessing it was... Oh, you muppet! Well, clearly better than I just did. Should we try that again? Because that was very silly. Let's give that one more go, actually, because that was a very, very silly way to die. I'm going to try this once more. Just see if we can go a little bit further, because I know that 1400 meters, I mean, yeah, it is a gold. Wow, maybe I should have stuck with it. It is a gold cup, but it's a terrible gold cup. Let's at least try and get a decent gold cup. But then, if we don't, we'll just move on to the next challenge. So I'm just going to give this maybe one more try. If we mess up again at 1600 meters, then for the sake of keeping this video short, we will move on after that. So I think he got something like 1930 meters, and I'm guessing it was his new personal best because he was saying it was an amazing score. So I'm very glad that he has managed to do something he's happy with, and I did see that he got 1666 before that, which is also a good score, to be fair. Hopefully he'll manage to get 2000, or hopefully I might get 2000 today. I won't go much further than that, obviously, because there's no reward for doing it, so essentially there's no incentive to go any further. So just in these rings, I think it's better to let go of the sprint button. It's just a bit safer to let go when you're navigating that ring section. I mean, you can do it while sprinting, and a lot of you probably do, but it is a little bit more risky, I think. It's really up to you what you do with it. I did get another comment from somebody else. I can't remember their name. I'm not going to try reading while playing, but it was saying I think they were struggling to get gold on the challenges, or perhaps they were just scraping the gold cup and they were watching my videos in order to pick up things, which I think is great. I think that is a great way to watch my videos. I'm glad that I've got people watching these videos for reasons like that. So maybe I'll try and include like little tips here and there of things that maybe aren't so immediately obvious while I'm playing this, just in case it would help anyone. Okay, that's more like it. Whoa! Okay, that was a little bit close. I think I kicked a bit too close to the spikes. And, yeah, nearly lost control, but just about managed to maintain it. So right there is where, I think Dead Runner died. In case you're watching this, Dead Runner, again, well done for your new score. What you needed to do on that bit with the bumper where you went straight into the vines is you had to push in the opposite direction to where the bumper sends you, and then immediately do a kick in the opposite direction, and then immediately start gliding. That is all you needed to do. It's actually very simple to get past it once you know how to, so hopefully you know for next time, and you will get 2,000 meters like I have managed to do today. Okay, so we're coming up to almost double what we need for the gold, so I think I'm going to speed up a little bit here because I'm pretty happy with what I've got. Anything else really, I mean, it's just icing on the cake really from here, and I think it's fair to say that there's a lot of icing on the cake now. It's quite a if there was a layer of icing, it would be quite a heavy one. Oh, is that the end? No, it's not. Well, okay, well now that's the end. Alright, well that's alright because I was happy with what I got at that point. So yeah, there we go, got over 2,000, and there's no point going any further because we're not going to get any rewards. So that's another 475 kilometers needed for the diamond. Well, that is ridiculous and obviously not going to happen. No way. Okay, moving on to the extreme challenge. It is an infinite tower, and we're looking to just get to the top of it as fast as we can. It's 42 seconds for the gold, or just under 30 seconds for the diamond. But, okay, well, Mr. X and Andre Kieslever, they've both got the same score today, apparently. So, which one am I going to target? Am I going to try and target both of them, or am I going to just get beaten by both of them and fail miserably on this one? Although neither of them have got the diamond. So, we'll see. Okay, first time through, we'll just get a feel for the level. Let's just find out what I can do. Not a lot playing like that. Okay, so that was not a good idea. Alright, let's just try and get a run. So just have a look at the layout, just so we know what we need to do. I think we can ground pound one of the bumpers at about 90 meters or so. Probably ground pound the one 190 meters as well. Okay, that was not the best way to get up there. Alright, 38.76. It's enough for a gold cup, but obviously that was just the first run, and I didn't know what was coming, so just because of that, I would have lost quite a lot of time. Okay, so that that bumper at 75 meters, I'm going to try and do a ground pound under it. There we go. Oh, that could have been better. Could have been much better. Yeah, I'm going to try and ground pound this bumper here. Oh, that does work. Alright, 34.68. Okay, so we're 3 seconds off the target at the moment. I wonder if Andrei Kiselev got that score just so that he would end up being the target. Because obviously anybody who gets the same score as Mr. X will end up being the target. It doesn't mean that they necessarily will get beaten, it just means that they're the ones who I will aim to beat. We'll see what happens. I'm not getting this, not getting the height right for this ground pound under the bumper at, well, it's about 74 meters, I think. I'm not too sure. I mean, that's a close enough measurement, it's not exact. Okay, that wasn't quite what I had in mind. Okay, 34.08. Obviously that ending was miserable. Yeah. Okay, well, it's in the top 100. I can do better than that on towers. I mean, 97th in a tower speed challenge. Obviously, there are a lot of cheaters on the leaderboard, so you would have to take at least 10 away from the rank you see there to get my actual rank. And it would probably be even more than 10. So I'm well in the top 90. But I feel like in the tower, I quite often get top 50-ish, so let's see what we can get. Oh, really? Okay, so I tried to ground pound under that bumper and missed it and just ended up ground pounding to the floor instead. I think I can ground pound under the bumper at 90 meters, and I'm not quite sure why I'm not doing it. I should start. No! Okay, I made it to the platform last time. I'm not quite sure why I didn't make it that time. Alright, so 90 meters, we're going to do a ground pound. I should turn on ghosts, really. I wonder if they still work. Okay, that was a terrible ground pound, but Guess it kind of worked. This is definitely not going to do it. I'm definitely not going to beat the targets on this one. I mean, I got closer. 33, 39. I'll try and beat Jello, actually, or Jello, because it is obviously he's French, so that would be the proper pronunciation. French is like, it's like English. I never know how the words are meant to be pronounced. All the silent letters, it's very difficult to pronounce, I find. And I did worse. Well, disappointing. Right, I know there's one thing that I'm missing here. If I do a ground pound onto the bumper at 90 meters, I think that's the only thing really that I'm aware that I'm missing out on. I just need to do a low jump, and but obviously I'm not used to doing that. I probably was, and then took a long break, and now everything has changed. Oh, jeez, what was that? Oh, God. I don't know what that was. You know what? Let's try turning on ghosts. I have no idea what I did there. Will we see what Mr. X did? No, we won't. Okay, we're just racing against ourselves, apparently. Ah, that dash was terrible. Okay, I'm a little bit ahead. Oh, come on. Right, so I did get a little bit ahead. I mean, it wasn't a fantastic run, but I did slightly get ahead of myself. Oh, come on. Right, maybe I shouldn't do the ground pound. Maybe I should just let myself, I don't know. If I just let myself slide on the edge of the vine, does that work? I think it does. Well, in that case, that's what we're going to do. Come on. Oh, okay, not that much. I'm actually going to turn my ghost off. I'm finding it distracting. Okay, well that is just pathetic. Oh, come on! Well, I think actually what I need to do is I need to ground pound onto the bumper, don't do anything, just let myself slide on the vine, and then just jump off it, I think. We will get this right eventually. If you want to be super ambitious, you can even ground pound onto the next bumper. Well, I'm trying to get this right at 114 meters. If you're super ambitious, you can ground pound under the bumper at 114 meters, but it is very difficult. I mean, I find it very difficult to get it right. You see, I'm trying to do a dash, but instead it just kicks. I feel like if I can get that part right, I'll be in with a chance to actually get a good score. Because I know I can definitely improve by quite a lot, but it just keeps kicking. And I'm trying to do a dash, and it's just kicking instead. And I'm not quite sure yet what the answer is. Okay, I was going to do it just for the extra practice of trying to actually figure out what I should be doing. I've done it again. Right, okay, so obviously kicking is not the answer. I don't know if maybe dash a bit earlier, but even that didn't seem to work. There's got to be an answer to this. I know if I was live streaming this, I know you'd all be saying in the comments, Nightwoods, you should be doing that. You see, if I don't do anything, it just falls down, and then I've got to go back up. So yeah, I really don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. Okay, that is not it. Right, I'm going to try one last thing. I'm going to try a jump. I'm going to try a jump off it. Well, actually, what about... I've thought of one last idea. I could even try a ground pound. See if that works. Okay, well, it kind of could have worked, but didn't, obviously, because I messed up the first one. But let's see if I still manage to improve my score. If, of course, I finish the run. Wow, okay, I actually managed to improve by a second. Even on a run where I completely messed up the ground pound. Right, so clearly that is what we need to be doing. So I think that is the answer. We've got to beat them. We can't just leave them sitting there like that, half a second in front, when obviously I made a mistake in that run. We've got to target them both. And I know that I think they're both watching this video right now, although given that this will be a long one, I don't know whether they're still going to be watching it. Well, I don't know if anybody's still watching it at this point, because obviously it's going to be a long video, but sometimes it just takes a bit longer than it does on other days. So, got to get this ground pound right. Oh no! Right, I had the right idea there, I just didn't quite execute it properly. But the idea was there. So, what we've got to do is we've just got to ground pound under it. And because I messed up the first one last time, which I think probably cost me, I would estimate, more than half a second. I don't know if it's quite a full second, but I definitely think it would make the difference. Like, if I'm looking to shave off just half a second, I think it will be enough. Now, I would say probably about 0.7 seconds got lost. But that's just an estimate. It could be very off. Oh, really? Okay. Ah, come on. Okay, now this is going wrong. Okay, that time I think I probably could have actually done the dash that I was talking about earlier, because it didn't stop running the way it normally does. So it's a little bit unpredictable, it seems. Oh, come on. Now I can't even get the start right. What's probably going to happen is I'll eventually get this right, and then something will go wrong right at the very end of the run. I predict that is what's going to happen. Oh, come on, let go of the blue hand. Okay, well, I didn't even make it to the bumper anyway. Okay, now things are starting to go wrong outside of the area that I was struggling with before, which is quite often a sign that I've been playing for too long. No! Okay, again, I had the right idea, just didn't execute it. I don't know if there's a... Yeah, I'm trying to think, like, what's the easy way around that, and I don't know what it is. But what we have found is we found the way... We found probably the fastest way, or one of them. We just haven't found a way that's reliable yet. Because it, well, really hasn't actually worked once yet, because I never... So I think after the video I'm going to probably play with this a bit more and try and find something that's reliable. Oh, come on! Okay, now that should have done it. When I did the ground pound, I was nowhere near as high up as somehow when I hit the bumper. It's like there was some kind of delay or something. Yes! Right, there we go. Okay, we've finally got it right. Let's not mess this up, because if we do, it's going to be a very long time before we get another run like that. Well, I did say that was going to happen, didn't I? Okay, of course. Well, I think we knew that was going to happen. Right, let's try again. I'm going to play this a few more times, because it's clear that I know what I need to do. Okay, there we go. Got it right again. Right, we're getting better at this now. Finally getting the hang of it. I think the 180-meter section was a little bit slow. Okay, why is that suddenly not working? Like 200 meters was working before, and for, well, I don't know what reason, all of a sudden it's not working anymore. As soon as one thing starts working, something else stops working. Okay, so I think you just have to ground pound very fast at the pit, the bit where I was struggling with before. You just have to be quick. I think that's all it was. There we go. That's more like it. I'm going to do it. Oh, well. What kind of ending was that? Oh, well. Well, okay, that was not quite... I don't think that was quite what I had in mind, but come on, that looks good. I mean, these guys, they are my friends, and... You know what, I think that is a good sign of it. So, you know what, Mr. X, Keithlev, thank you both for watching my videos. And, I would feel bad about ruining that. So, there we go. I'm going to leave it at that. I mean... Probably could have improved that. I think all three of us could probably improve if we want to. But come on, let's for the sake of the community, I'm going to leave it like that. Okay, well, on that note, that is both challenges done. So sorry for the slightly long video today, but sometimes it takes a bit longer than others. So thank you for watching, and I will see you all again tomorrow.